What up, Mr. Hip Hop Vegan? Coming at you with another video. Hopefully everybody's doing well. But what I want to talk about today is whey protein. I'm not going to talk about the the ingredients, or well, I'm going to talk about a situation that I went through real quick with whey protein. And well, one of my clients, she's 85 years old, and she was talking about when she was younger, living on a farm. So I just kept asking her questions. She's a real sick woman. She has a lot of problems going on, but she also had a lot of mental problems from things that happened to her, as far as personal things that happened to her. I'm not gonna go into her story or tell her business, but she was telling me about her life growing up on a farm, and that her mom used to make, they used to make their own food. They used to kill their own chickens and live more and eat and drink raw milk and stuff like that. And I asked her, what's the difference? Did the food taste different from when you were growing up in a farm and from now? She said, oh, of course, the chicken is way different from store-bought, and when she grew it herself when she was younger. I don't eat none of that stuff, but I was just asking her, since she, a lot of people eat it, so she said the meat was real different. All the food, they made their own butter was different. The cheese was different. Cottage cheese was different. And these are things that I don't eat, but it's good to hear it come from somebody who does consume it, and hear her thoughts and things about different foods and stuff like that. But back to what I was coming through is the whey protein. Her mom would make the cheese, and with the leftover whey from when making the cheese and stuff like that, they would feed it to the pigs. They didn't eat it. So what that's telling you is just that whey is just a byproduct. And what these companies did was, oh wow, this whey protein can be sold, and we can make money off this byproduct, of the leftover junk after the cheese and everything else they make from these products. And at the end of the day, what she was telling me is they will feed it to the pigs. They won't consume it or anything like that. They'll feed it to the pigs. So it was really, and I'm guessing most people, that's what they did with the whey from the milk and stuff like that. So yeah, that's crazy. That now, since they can make a profit off of it, whey is really just a junk product at the end of the day. You can argue with me all day about it. You can come up with your ideas and stuff like that, but it is a byproduct, and these corporations just found a way to market it, and it's selling like crazy, like hotcakes. And people are drinking it. And I'm not saying it's wrong or right. You do what you want to do, like when you drink that stuff, but I won't consume that stuff. You feel me? It's no reason. It's like junk food. You feel me? It's just like and they try to market it as healthy, and if you want to drink that stuff, that's you. But it's just a lot of things that I was learning from her, and about the animals and about the cows. She was saying back in the days, they wouldn't kill the cows. Her cows were milking cows, so they wouldn't kill them and eat it for meat. But they would play music in the barn for the animals, so they can produce more milk, and the cows would be happier, and she could see in their eyes. And then she said she went to a farm a couple of years ago, and that the animals, when she looked in the animals' eyes, they looked like they were dead, and they were terrified, because right when the cow had the baby, the calf, they would take the calf and take it away from the mom and tie it up in like this house stuff, and take it away from the mom. And she said that she seen the eyes of the babies crying, and you can see the parents, they were evil. The parents, it was not like they were evil, but their eyes, you can tell that they were stressed out and depressed. And she was telling the caretaker and the owner of the farm is, your cows can produce more milk if you leave the baby with it, the calf, the baby with it, and play music in the barn. And you can and you'll see the difference in the animals. But it was a big farm with a lot of cows and stuff like that, and they have to mass produce the milk and stuff like that. So it's not only coming from me. I'm getting my knowledge and my research, asking questions from people who had farms, and who goes out and knows about these things. I never lived in a farm. I really don't know how things like that work, but that's why I go to people who've been there and who've done that, and doing what she does and love doing, seeing the animals, she can tell in the eyes of the animals that they weren't right. That she can see the fear and how scared they were, the fear. And I don't know, I think she was saying something about that once a calf is born, the milk is useless 6 weeks in, because something, I don't know if it's true or not, but something with the calf has to drink that milk within 6 weeks. And it's crazy because they making things worse. They taking the babies away from the mom, and all because the animals don't think that they're dumb or whatever. It's the same way as for a human. When you take a baby from a human, they're gonna be depressed and sad, and a lot of psychological problems will happen and has happened. So this is my quick video about whey protein. It's just a junk byproduct at the end of the day, and they found a way to market it, mass produce it, and make millions and probably billions by now. Whey protein, probably just a multi-million-dollar industry. But man, they're killing it, man. They're killing it. So that's my story for today. And she, man, I learned a lot from this lady. She was 85 years old. She's way older than me. Imagine she was in her 50s when I was born. So she's seen a lot. She's been through a lot. It's just a scary experience, and just hearing her stories, what she been through. She was a Caucasian female, and just listening. The reason why I put in race into it, because it's just learning from different people, and it don't matter who they are, what they are. You can learn from anybody and everybody. So thank you for watching my video. At the end of the day, me personally, whey protein is a garbage product. You don't have to believe me. You can do your own research, but hey, if you drink milk and eat cheese and that's your lifestyle, then to me, that's okay for you, and that's the style you want to live. So keep doing your thing. One.